Lily was stressed. Every night, her mind replayed old mistakes from doing presentations before. Words she couldn't forget, failures she carried, and dreams she thought had slipped away. The past felt like chains. The present felt heavy, and the future was nothing but fog. But things didn't stay that way. In just three focused sessions, she uncovered what was holding her back to being able to deliver successful work presentations, restored her confidence, and began to picture a future she could finally step into. That journey from stuck to free, from unclear to confident, is what the ARC program is about. 3 steps that can transform your life. I'm Richard Clark, Guide to the Right Path. I work as a hypnotherapist and coach, helping people free themselves from old patterns and create the life they actually want. Over the years, I've worked with programs like the Future Life Progression, I've worked with Past Life Regression, Ancestral Connection, and the Life Empowerment Coaching. But sometimes people don't need a full 7 session program. They need something quicker, focus, and that's why I created ARC. Awareness, restore, and create. So why ARC exists? Well, think of ARC as a bridge. Traditional coaching can be too long or too costly for some people, but ARC condenses the most powerful elements into free 90-minute sessions. It is designed to hit the essentials, your past, your present, and your future, in under a month. You can shift the trajectory of your life. Now, A for awareness is the past. This session 1 is awareness. Most of us underestimate how much the past controls our present. Maybe it's criticism from years ago, a broken relationship, or an old failure that whispers in your ear. Through hypnotherapy, we uncover these root causes, reframe them, and begin reprogramming the subconscious. Because here's the truth, your subconscious drives about 95% of your daily actions. Now, you don't need to relive every memory. Often when we target just 1 or 2 key issues, the rest fall into place because they're interconnected. For Lily, we found 2 major blocks. Once they were resolved and why she would struggle or get nervous when doing presentations. It was actually linked to presentations at infant school when she was so nervous she had wet herself, and that trigger had impacted her subconscious. Her other struggles started to loosen too when they were reframed, because this was also affecting her communication in certain stressful situations. R for restore is the present. Session 2 is restore. This is where we reboot your present. Once you've cleared old blocks, the question becomes, what now? This session is about creating a structured plan for your life. Do you want to change careers, build a business, heal a relationship, speak confidently in public, like with Lily? Whatever your path, restore takes the new clarity from awareness and turns it into action. Without restore, therapy often leaves people with insight but no direction. Restore ensures you don't just feel lighter, you know where you're going. So with Lily, we showed her what would happen to her in the career aspect due to now these presentations gave her more impact and be respected for management roles in her career, which we would hopefully she would take on. C for create is the future. Session 3 is create. This is the part most people miss. As hypnotherapists and so forth, you can heal the past and restructure the present, but if you don't picture a future worth walking into, you risk slipping back, or you risk making mistakes, or not actually giving the person impact or the confidence to carry on. So here we use guided visualization and hypnosis to connect with your future self. Not a fantasy version of you, but the person you can realistically grow into over the next 1 to 2, 3 years. This helps rebuild confidence and reveals practical steps to bridge the gap between today and that future. With Lily, she can see her role developing into a management role and have presentations, hold regular meetings to improve productivity at her job with her colleagues. Clients have often told me, I never imagined I could actually see myself succeeding, but once you do, your present actions finally have a purpose. So why it works? Well, the ARC program works because it's simple and focused. 3 sessions, 90 minutes each. By the end, you've cleared old baggage, rebooted your present, and mapped a future. And if you discover you need more depth, that's when the life empowerment coaching comes in, which is a 7 session program. But ARC often provides exactly the breakthrough people need to get moving. So let's be clear here. ARC isn't a magic wand just on its own. You have to change still takes effort. But what these 3 sessions give you is clarity, momentum, and confidence. In less than a month, you'll have a path, and for many, that's the first time they truly felt one. And this is where change doesn't always require years. Sometimes it begins with that single decision, a small step that shifts everything. That's why ARC is 3 steps towards the life you were meant to live. If you feel that pull, and you can find me on www.richclark.net and start with a free discovery call. But whether or not you take that step with me, don't let the weight of the past or the uncertainty of the future hold you back. You already have that ability to move forward. Sometimes all you need is a guide and a path. So I'm Rich Clark, Guide to the Right Path. Take care, and I will speak to you soon.